Self-defense myth number 5. I'm a black belt in such and such a style. I don't need self-defense classes. I've already been over in another video, which I'll link under here, the difference between the 3 siblings. You've got martial arts, self-defense, and match fighting. They have different objectives. So the objective of self-defense is to get ourselves away from the danger as quickly as possible. So more often than not, that will be your awareness. The whole Arbird system is based off awareness, avoidance, aggression. Aggression comes at the end because it should be the only option we've got left. So if I'm aware that there's a bad guy over there who's foaming at the mouth and he's covering other people's blood, I can then avoid him. Martial arts don't put too much emphasis on teaching that. A martial art is teaching you a set syllabus of techniques, more often than not in a set order. You do those techniques in that order as close to the textbook as possible. They give you another coloured belt. That's how most martial arts work. Not all of them. I'm using broad strokes here because I'm trying to keep these clips relatively quick and short. Being a black belt in such and such an art will not prepare you for self-defense. Here's why. In a lot of martial arts, you will be banned from that club if you swear in the dojo. However, being a foot and a half away from somebody and swearing at them and being just full of naked aggression, what the fuck is wrong with you? You need that because that's what you're going to get. There was a guy a while ago who was threatening to smash my face in because I was giving a woman he'd spat on some blue roll because she was trying to wipe the spit off her. He would just decide to erupt. Even with the training we do, it still kind of triggers the adrenaline dump a little bit, and it does take everything in you to not go, oh, but you remain calm, and the guy didn't do anything because he didn't want to do anything, but it happens. Now, if you have gone through your whole training system without desensitizing yourself to this, as soon as that happens, you're going to crumble. So martial arts are not the greatest self-defense. A martial art teaches you bang, 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 choppy, we're done. It doesn't teach you stamp the ankle, run like hell. It doesn't teach you avoidance. It doesn't teach you escape. It teaches you the physical response there and then. The vast majority of these physical responses won't work. There's a whole series on the channel of videos here that I do of why it won't work, and then I go over the different martial arts. There's there's the same one with why it will work, why you should choose boxing, Thai boxing, judo, Greco-Roman wrestling, Brazilian jiu-jitsu, sambo, catch wrestling, freestyle wrestling, these things. But the ones that work are in the minority. There's about 5 or 6 styles that I do like. The rest of them, I don't like the majority of what they've got to give you. There's a reason for this. Being a black belt in a martial art as well, look at how you train. Do you train wearing awkward wellies with a big winter coat and big ski gloves while you're trying to carry the shopping home? Because that's when you're going to get attacked. If you train every day, every single time you go out, you're in bare feet on a nice flat smooth surface, you're wearing clothes that allow you the full range of motion to do stuff, when it comes to reality, that's not going to work. Because you don't have those things afforded to you. Does your martial arts class teach you what to do if someone is stood this close to you saying these things to you? Does your martial arts class go over, don't let someone stand this close to you? Does your martial arts class go over, here are the statistics of attacks, here is the way most attacks happen, here is how to spot someone who's lying to you, here's what to look for if they're trying to access a weapon while they're chatting to you? I've never known a martial arts class, and I've been in a few, where they've gone over, if someone asks you for directions, don't let them stand next to you while they're pointing where they think you're sending them. Because I ask you, how do I get to the train station? You go, it's just down here, first left, second right. I will then go down here, first left, first right. As I'm pointing, you will be looking at my hand that I'm pointing with to make sure I'm pointing in the right direction. It's while my hand's doing all this business out here that you're watching, that my other hand will produce my knife and put it in your ribs and go, don't move, come with me. This stuff doesn't get covered in martial arts because it's not part of the martial arts syllabus. When most martial arts were created, that type of thing didn't really happen. A lot of martial arts were created for, unarmed defense against samurai on horseback. As rough as Britain is becoming, that hasn't quite happened in the high street just yet. I say yet because nothing would surprise me at this point. But again, this is a martial arts myth. I'm a black belt in this martial art, so I don't need self-defense. You're wrong. I've got other videos that I'll link under here that explain it in greater detail than these little short bursts. Any questions, comments, queries, or suggestions, if you completely disagree with what I've just said, please do leave it there and I'll try to reply. Till then, stay safe.